Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. You open your curtain, but there no sunrise. The sky is completely black. Your phone says it's 8 a.m., yet the stars are still shining overhead. Then, scientists make an announcement that sends the entire world into panic. The sun has disappeared. No exploded, no hidden behind clouds, simply gone. But there the terrifying question. What would happen if the sun vanished for just 24 hours? Would humanity survive? Or would those 24 hours become the being of Earth's final chapter? Let's find out. The sun is far more than a giant ball of fire in the sky. It is the engine of our entire solar system. Every second it releases, energy to power billions of civilizations. Its gravity keeps every planet in orbit. Its light feeds every forest, every ocean, and almost every living thing on Earth. Without the sun, life as we know it would not simply but difficult. It would be collapsing in the way that the most people have ever imagined. But surprisingly, the first few seconds would not look the way Hollywood movies show them. In fact, many people would not even realize what had happened. First 8 minutes. Here's something that sounds impossible. If the sun suddenly disappeared, Earth would not notice immediately. Why? Because sunlight takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel from the sun to Earth. That means for those first 8 minutes, everything would look perfectly normal. People would drive to work, children would walk to school, airplanes would continue flying, and no one would expect that the biggest desire in the human history had already begun. But the moment those final rays of sunlight reached the earth, everything would change. Instant. Day would become night, the bright blue sky would vanish, the star would suddenly appear in the middle of the day, cities across the world would freeze in the confusion, millions of people would look upward, wonderingly where the sun had gone, and that would only be the beginning. The world goes dark. Within minutes, panic began to spread. People rushed outside, staring at a sky that would be bright, but it's now filled with the countless stars. Across the world, new channels input every program with an emergency podcast. Scientists are left speechless. No one can explain what has happened. At first, many assume it's a massive solar eclipse, but then astronomers delivered the shocking truth. This is not an eclipse. The sun is simply gone. Social media explodes with fear. Some believe it's the end of the world. Others think aliens has attacks. Government urge everyone to stay calm, but deep down they know something unable is happening. For the first time in human history, no one knows what through tomorrow will bring. The temperature began to fall. At first, the cloud instinct extreme. The Earth's atmosphere and the ocean still hold a huge amount of the stored heat, but hour by hour, temperature begins to drop. The warm sunlight that has heated our planet every single day for a billions of years is not there. Within several hours, many regions experience freezing conditions. The air becomes colder, the winds feel sharper, people start wearing every layer of clothing they own. Power companies struggle as billions of people turn on heater at the first time. Electric grid began to fall under the enormous demand. The darkness outside make everything feel even colder. And this is only the beginning. Plants stop making food, hidden from human eye and other silent disease being. Plant can no longer perform photosynthesis without sunlight. They could not produce the energy they need to survive. Forests fall silent. Fields stop growing. Flowers close their petals. Tiny organisms in the ocean, the phytoplankton that provide much of the Earth's oxygen, also stop making food. Nothing these immediately, but the countdown has begun. Every hole without sunlight pushes Earth found chain closer to collapse. What started as darkness slowly become a global survival series. Chores spreads across the world. Airport delay flights, stock market crash, supermarkets are feeding holes as refrigerated families rush to buy foods, water, and the fuel. Hospitals switch to emergency power. Scientists work around the clock, desperate researchers for answer. Then, a terrifying religion spread through every obverse on earth. If the sun does not return soon, the stage would just be frightening. It would the survival of civilization itself, and that exactly what happened next. So, what if the sun really disappeared for just 24 hours? Humanity might survive those terrifying hours, but the world would never be the same. Temperature would plummet, ecosystem would suffer, power system would be published to their limit, and the billions of people would within the most frightening event in human history. Thankfully, this is not a thorough experience. According to everything scientists currently know, there are no relics in which the sun would simply vanish overnight. But imagine their possibilities help us understand just how extraordinary and external our sun truly is. So here a question for you. If sun disappear for one day, what would be the every first thing you do? Let me know your answer in the comment below. I read as many comments as I can. If you enjoy this journey without into science and space, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notification so you never miss another mind-blowing adventure. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video. Thanks.